Hey everybody, Aaron here. Welcome back to another anime review. Today we look at episode 17 of Welcome to the Ballroom. I will say that this show never ceases to amaze me. Honestly, guys and girls, this show is just incredible. It's something that when I watch it every week, it's a joy to watch. It's probably one of my favorite shows of the last couple seasons, to be honest with you. And it still hasn't lost its podium yet to any show that I've seen so far. You know, there are shows that are just as good, so they would tie with it, but it's like, if I had to sacrifice something else for Welcome to the Ballroom, I'd be like, nah, I don't know if I could do that. So this week, we continue our kind of feud between Chi and Tatara, but things get increasingly worse as time progresses in the episode. Their partnership basically comes to kind of play where, you know, you learn that they're both at fault. On Chi's fault, it's more her problem with realizing that she's inadequate compared to Tatara. You know, she has the skills that she could surpass him in many ways. But as a follower, which is something that she's required to do, she's a lot weaker than him, obviously. And equally, Tatara, his style is that he's so afraid to kind of admit that he's not the greatest leader, or at least he doesn't want to realize it at times, that, you know, it's not because it's like, oh, he's trying to, you know, brag, because you never see him brag or anything like that. It's just that when he has an issue, it's like in his mind, I guess he doesn't want to correct it right away, and he wants to believe it's like, oh, maybe it's her fault, or maybe it's, you know, something with me per se, but it must be both of us. No, as Hyoda tells him, it's you. You know, you have a lot of the issues that you're still struggling to become a leader that can dance with her. And you can see that when they had this blind dance session where they were supposed to at the same time raise their hands when this dance is over in their mind, at least. And ironically, when Hyoda and Shizuka did that, same time it was up. Their hands went up when they realized, and you know, their dance was over. But when Tatara and Chi did that, you know, she was done like a minute before he was. So, you know, they have a lot to get to, but luckily some things get resolved near the end of the episode. You know, they're both able to realize that, hey, they have their flaws, but their partnership is stronger because of it, because they're willing to put up with that. And as she realizes, you know, Tatara does, you know, he's trying to be a great leader for her, and at the same time, he's someone that looks her in the face when they dance. He's someone that doesn't see her as an inadequate person. That's only in her mind. So she knows that this is important, that they get this together and somehow make their teamwork win. You know, it was cute that, like, she got so jealous when she found out that, oh crap, I forgot her name. Mako, I forgot her name for a second, apologies. Mako, when she found out that him and Tatara, or actually her and Tatara were a partnership at one time, she's like, oh, that must be so nice that she calls you one of the great, you know, the great leaders of the two. She got so pissed off. It was cute. It was cute. A lot of ecchi, by the way, in this episode. Like, you know, the bath scene with all the girls. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying there was a lot of ecchi. I kind of enjoyed it. It was actually good. But yeah, you know, it looks like next week is going to be the tournament between these two. Oh, and you know what? I forgot to mention one of the better lines too of the show, and I apologize. It was kind of out of order here, but you know, I did like that. You know, Tatara told Shizuku that, you know, he's not dancing to be competitive. He doesn't want to win per se. He wants to stand on the podium so he can be seen by his friends as something awesome, because he respects them so much and he sees them as a, you know, means of like, hey, if I can dance just as well as you'll look at me and see me as an equal, or see me as even, you know, a little bit better, etc. So that's the reason why he's dancing, and I thought that was really cute to have him admit that to, you know, Shizuka, because the thing is that, you know, it's important to realize, why are you dancing? I don't think we've ever really learned why he's dancing. I mean, yeah, obviously he loves it, but is it because of a competitive side, like that weird guy with the weird face? He's so weird. That guy with the black hair, and he's always wearing the sweater. Dude's weird. You know, is he dancing competitive like him, or is he dancing more kind of aloof, etc.? And now we know it's because he wants to have that limelight, not because he wants to be seen as, oh, look, I'm the best here. It's more so he just wants to be respected and shown that, hey, I can dance despite having lesser qualities than you guys. I can dance just as well. And I think that's cool. I really do appreciate that they did that in this episode. I think that was a solid way of kind of showing that in this episode. So what do you guys think is going to happen? Do you think Tatara and Chi will somehow win this competition? I feel that they might. I really do. I think that originally I thought maybe they would get second place at best, but I feel like they could win it. And I think that would be so funny to see them win it against that weird guy in his his like leadership that's like a freaking a security guard. Like, dude, everything has to be exactly in order and place when he's dancing with his partner. I'm like, I hate that. I really, that guy's so freaking weird. Like, honestly, he's such a, even when he stares at people, it's weird. But I don't think he's gonna win. I think he's gonna fall to second place, and I think Tatara and Chi will pull out the victory somehow. What are you guys' thoughts? I would love to know in the comments below. I have one more review today. Thank God, I'm near the end of this review barrage. That will be Fox Spear Matchmaker. I should have that up a little bit around 4 o'clock. I was trying to get that before 4, but I do apologize. I had something come up, so I had to go contact one of my friends. But I'll talk to you guys then. Hopefully, bye bye everyone.